huge oak dining table as we had so many Sunday lunches and holidays in the past. We began to do what all families do at such times. We shared stories about her life and heard many new ones from friends and neighbors who came by to remember her too. As a young girl, Helen had worked 2 and 3 jobs to put herself through college, and her siblings pooled their savings to ensure they all reached this goal too. She found her life's work as a 6th grade teacher, and she helped hundreds of children who needed not only guidance in the classroom, but an adult who cared about them and shared supplies, encouragement, and support. She and her husband, Ed, were heartbroken when he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease upon his retirement. But Helen soon became an Alzheimer's support group leader, and she bolstered countless others when their loved ones received this devastating diagnosis. In her darkest hour, she made the decision to help others. Despite her disappointments, Helen never lost her zest and love of life. She started a seniors group in her church, continued to take college classes and share what she learned with others, and tried social media because she wanted to be where her kids and grandkids were. She was always excitedly planning the next destination for her travel group, was the first to organize a get-together in honor of a friend, and was there for family members when they needed her most. As we shared stories about Helen's decisions and actions, which didn't seem that significant when she made them, we realized that her ripple effects were astounding. Her decisions to help in so many situations started changes and reactions that went well beyond what she even knew. Her ripple started with some very simple questions. In every situation, she asked herself, "What can I do, and how can I help?" Then, the hard part, she did it. Her habit of accountability and her bias for action are powerful lessons in how just one person can start important changes. Her actions led to significant changes not just in the group she was part of, but in the lives of others, encouraging and lifting them up when they needed it most. After the services, I dedicated myself to researching and studying individuals who have made waves. I asked trusted colleagues, "Who do you know that is a wave maker?" Many animatedly told me about people who had inspired them by starting big or small changes. I eagerly anticipated the interviews because of my colleagues' enthusiasm in nominating their wave makers. They did not disappoint. I was riveted by stories of how these individuals began and sustained their changes, both big and small. After many conversations, I identified 24 wavemakers to feature in this audiobook. I studied their outlook, as well as the decisions they made and the actions they took when starting their changes. I hope their experiences will be as instructional and inspiring to you as they were to me. Waves begin with, "If only we could." Let me share a few examples of how one person's actions started a wave, either big or small. They all began with, "If only we could." The college student who organized a way to share wasted campus food with the homeless. The female manager who built commitment and received funding to start a networking group that connects younger female professionals to senior mentors. The young engineer with an idea for a process change that no one had considered, yet it improved both productivity and customer service. The company vice president who translated her growth strategy into simple and clear outcomes, engaging more than 3,000 employees to make the vision a reality. The math teacher who convinced the school district to introduce an advanced math curriculum to better prepare students for college. These are diverse examples, and the planning and execution of each wave was different because of its varying scale and complexity. Yet there are many common themes in the way the individuals who started these changes think, act, and engage with others. Throughout this audiobook, we'll meet an eclectic group of wavemakers who led a variety of changes that made life better for those around them. Clint Hurdle's wave was changing the culture in a major league clubhouse. Emma Scheffler, while a high school freshman, started a charity to help children and their families fearful about a diabetes diagnosis. And Brett Hertz's wave was creating a new company based on open sharing of customer opinions and views. We'll learn from each of them, as well as many others. Learning about waves. Make waves is based on the belief that we can all learn from one another's waves. I believe that a university professor's innovative way of creating a learning community